stand up and preach this gospel and stop all this political bull crap that folks trying to get the government to fix it. You got to fix it. You got to pray. You got to turn around. You got to stop. You got to cry out to God. God will have mercy upon us. Oh, Lord. Y'all see why folks don't like me in Mountain Home now. See why they call me a dinosaur? Because the standards of holiness in my house are going to be holy. Come on, somebody. The standards of holiness is coming back to the church. I'm building a new church from the ground up. When the ground is holy. We ain't going to have none of that junk. Now, if you do come there, you're going to come there to get delivered. If you don't want to get delivered, take your tail on down the road. Well, go to the other folks that want it. I am not going to accept it because that's not God's will. Come on. It's God's will that men prosper and be in health. And our health is messed up. Our world is messed up. These men is messed up. And daddies can't be daddies because they're too busy being like Bruce Jenner. If I just had the money, I'd still get me a sex change. I could do better. Being the opposite. Bunch of lying hypocrite. It came from the Tower of Babel. Do you understand? All of this stuff come from the paganism. All of it is in the church house. And look at what your Catholic is doing. The priests, they want to cover up what they've done. They tore a Catholic church down not long ago, and the walls were full of baby skeletons. The little choir boys is grown up now. Now they're complaining about what the priest done. Not long ago we had, you know what, I don't send my kids to church camp no more. Never. Well, I told one fellow, I said, if I find out that you touch one of my kids, we ain't got to worry about you. I said, I'm gonna bless you. I'm going to bless you with the blessings of God. And he created a thing called death. I'm going to kill your butt. Because see, right is right, wrong is wrong. That's wrong. Oh, bless God, that little girl don't need to be touched by some old 70-year-old dog. He needs to be castrated and cut his hands off. And God is not, oh, come on now, don't you look at me like that. I'm telling you, it's time for standards and it's time for holiness to be preached. It's time for you as men and women to stand up for your house. Stand up for your children. Stand up for these babies. These young girls have been raped, touched by grandpas, uncles, and cousins, and best mama's boyfriends. Mama needs to be whooped with buzzard guts and hung out the stand. Because, see, God is not pleased with how we're raising our children. Come on, they just grow up and do anything. Honey, as long as you don't, it's all right. I'll smoke a little weed. And God made them earth. That's a foolish idea. That's a foolish suggestion because it opened the door for evil things to come in. There is a new living way. And if we're going to walk with God, then you're going to turn from the stuff that's been so easy to pull you off. Am I talking with sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I know this makes people mad.
Truth anyway.
I'm going to enter into that place, but I can't enter into the place of holiness and be like God with any damnable thing to carry in my life. Come on. I can't have a wife and a girlfriend too. I can't slip and tip and rough God and you know my secrets. Then I'm going to get up here and talk about a horse pond in the valley. No. That old horse need to take himself home and put him in an electric fence where he can't get out no more. And we as the children of God, you got to wake up and realize that you got to get some guts. You got to wake up. You got to get beyond this political thing, religion, tradition, and doctrines of men, and turn this thing around. Turn it back. Turn it back to the house.
Hallelujah.
Charity begins where?
Oh.
Where is the charity now?
My God.
I just got a text. I think I read it last night at the house about the satanic entering into the public schools. Now you got church people, I'm saved, sanctified, or somebody ought to do say, let's pray, y'all. But you got them working 24/7 trying to get next to your children.
See that?
Trying to get next to your babies. Get next to your sons and daughters. Well, that seems so cruel for somebody. And I had people say, you don't need to be praying against the witches. Well, nothing but another witch itself. You know what I mean? That I don't need to be praying against the witches when the witches is praying against everything that you stand for. They don't want you to serve God. They don't want you to pray. They don't want you to get up and have a good day. They want you to suffer. They want you to be without. They want to control. And now they're trying to get to your children the future of tomorrow. And if we don't turn this thing around, if we don't get the church back into praying and seeking God, you can have a program, but you can't have a prayer meeting. What's wrong? What's wrong? Come on, church. Don't tell me I'm messed up. Don't tell me I'm missing this. Because the way of holiness didn't change.
That's right.
Holiness without no man shall see the Lord. And see, people who want to sit around and think, I'm going to be all right. You know, I'm mixing a little good and bad together. I'm coming out all right. Come on, somebody. Hallelujah. Yes, I did wrong. Yes, I failed. Have you ever ran the street? Yes, I did. Have you ever had sex out of wedlock? Yes, I did. I've done a lot of things. But now I'm a brand new creature, and that old man is not going to control who I am. That demon is not going to be in my house. I'm not going to have pornography running in one room and thus God every kind of damnable thing in the other room and the kids in the third room smoking hooch. And you tell me that we all right. Come on, somebody. Somebody said something wrong with Brother Ron. If he just, one little guy asked me one time, I was in Chicago, Evanston, and I was preaching up there, and man, God just used me to load the boom on all that mess they was doing. We had 4 deacons. Then we had the bishops that was homosexual. His lover was right there directing the choir. I said, Jesus. And I was looking at it. Now here he is in a pink shirt with his fingernails sharp like a woman. He had his hair processed, eyebrows arched, and he's up there just bouncing around, breeches tight as he can get them on. And his sleeves were bloused out. You know how women wear them? I said, God, what a shame. I got up and looked at him. I was sitting in the pulpit. I said, what a shame. What a disgrace. What a curse. This is the head office. And everybody around the country, I ain't calling no name. Everybody around the country is sending them money because they play music good. This is the wizard of music. His brother so-and-so was on the album, you know, organ just pop it. Everybody. I said, Jesus! God! What am I going to teach my children? What's a shame? To stand up and see 2 grown men standing out there holding hands. And you said, which one is the mama and which one is... And I had kids in my cottage that was taken out of a situation. He said, I got 2 mamas. So what are you talking about, son? He said, I got big mama and I got the other mama. So now here it is. We enjoy what we see folks do. I tell you one that you don't even think much about. This guy that played Mama Medea. Now, he want us to think that it's all right for a man to dress up like a woman? What's wrong with a woman playing Medea? Huh? Come on. Well, see, since he come out of homosexuality, just like Mr. Big Man did, now they lay hands on each other because they are saying that it's okay. So you can do it. I'm just acting. No, the world is not acting. I remember when Flip Wilson, back in the day, he was playing Geraldine.
Amen.
So we looked at it and we laughed and laughed. But now it's no joke because everything in their mama and daddy is playing something of a sexual thing for somebody else. Then how many people pattern after that? Huh? Come on. Remember when the movies, you didn't even see folks kissing,
That's right.
tonguing?
No.
They didn't sleep in the same bed. They had double beds.
That's right.
But now everybody's in the bed. Now they got naked booties in the bed. You see them doing the act, sexual act, and the church folks ain't saying nothing about, oh Lord, back in the day when I was younger. So your vivid imagination has overthrown your standards of holiness. So here the church is going back to that paganism. And now all of this brings in sexual intellect, interacting. Huh? You ain't got to do it, just look on it. Come on, Isaiah said, I wasn't doing it, I was in the midst of it. Yes. You might not be doing it, but if you condone it to play in your house and on your radio and on your music and anything else, you just as guilty because you are guilty by association. Yeah. If you keep playing with the dogs, you'll have fleas. Not me, Brother Ron. I can watch it, don't bother me. Yep. I've got so many of these so-called preachers come to my church, or to God's church, in a secret way. Everybody want to slip in secret. You know, I got a problem. Yeah. Brother, you think you can help me out and get this thing straightened out? And nobody know about it? I said, let me pray. Because God, everybody won't be secret about getting deliverance. But when all this mess is said and done, the church is guilty. And he said, like priests, like the members. If the folks, I told the folks, I said, if you're going to follow me and you die and go to hell, don't you blame that mess on me because I'm living right. Come on, I'm going to live right. I'm going to preach the truth. Come on, what you see is what you get. I'm here for real. Come on, my wife can tell you, the way I am here is the way I am at the house. Better yet, I'm the same everywhere I go. I meet women all over the place, but they can say what they want to, but there ain't no truth. There ain't no truth in it if it's wrong. But all they can say is, Brother Ron did what he said. He's a man of God. You know what? When I needed help, he paid my bill. When I needed help, he didn't ask for favors. Look, honey, if I do this now, you got to do a little something for me. You know, give, take, give. And we had some folks up there doing that. But God said, if you're going to live holy, you're going to serve me. Yeah. Hallelujah. Amen. My God. So as I see the Lord calling people and they don't pay no attention, then folks get mad at this kind of message. I ain't coming back. This is my last day anyway. I'm going home. We can't cut no corners.
Can't do it.
You can't cut no corners. Caller, we can't cut no corners. If I die right now, if I died right now, I done what God told me to do. I told the truth. I can't cut no corners. And I don't hate nobody. But I love you for being truthful to yourself. See, I got to lay it out the way it is because the coming of the Lord is soon. Some of y'all is not going to be here next year. This might be your last day. This might be the last time you breathe in this church. It might be your last day, but if you ain't preparing your heart and preparing your mind for the coming of the Lord, come on, quit this rapture jump. Don't even, you know what, if you came right now in a rapture, you ain't ready. Because you still got lust in your heart. You're still graving after the thing. A lot of y'all still hate your one that you was with.
My God.
God, I want my ex to be decapitated, Jesus. Kill him, Lord. He hurt me. I'll never forgive it. Either forgive that dude or that woman, forgive him, release him, and move on with your life. Some of y'all will not move on with your life because you still talking about the mess that you made 20 years ago. Huh? Come on, quit beating yourself up. Drop that devil. Let him go. He ain't never done nothing for you. But then we turn right around and go after the same kind of devil. You ain't got to go down to the sewage to get something, call it a lover.
No, sir.
Come on. We are the children of God. Why do we, as the saints of God, got to settle for secondhand doo-doo?
No, sir.
Excuse me for cussing.
That's all right.
Why do you women have to settle for some man that don't even want to come home?
That's right.
And you say there's something wrong. But I don't know what's wrong with me. No, you got to break the curse, baby. You got to break unholy soul ties. It's a curse. It's a deliberate device of Satan that has come to connect to you to keep you sitting in that house by yourself. Keep you sitting there wondering, do he love me? Do he not? Do he love me? And when I get to the other side, I don't know about this here. Do he love me? Wait a minute. Better yet, I'm going to try tea spell. You got to understand. People use tea leaves to tell the fortune, the future. They use Ouija boards. Now they're calling them women with, with the third eye. My grandfathers went somewhere here in Mississippi over there every month. And he found a woman with the third eye, he called it, with the veil over her face, and she gave him a mojo bag to ward off evil. So right now he's warding off something, and that's flames around his big toes. Because he died with a mojo bag on his chest, talking about I'm warding off evil. You ain't going to heaven, Grandpa. You're going to wind up in hell, I told him. Boy. And they had a saying, when old folks shake their hand at you, they speaking on you. Yes, they were speaking on you, but you need to know how to break that curse. Because, see, I'm not going to have my granddaddy's curse that he brought up on the family. I don't know what deal he made with the devil and said, you can have my second, third, fourth generation in my bloodline. Just give me authority in this. Do y'all understand what that means? The iniquities of the forefathers, the third and fourth generation. But see, that's far as we go. We'll talk about it, but nobody's breaking the curse. The preachers is not breaking the curse. The church is in a mess because we are living in the church under a curse. No money. No marriage. Most of the people that's going to church is single mothers. And they taking care of the kids. Do you know that's a curse?
I know that's right.
If daddy was never there in your life, you can break that. I thank God for a good father and a good mother. And it wasn't one-sided. Not until Mama got into holiness. Mama got into Pentecostal. I think it was Church of God in Christ there in Marianna, Arkansas. Bible Day Deliverance Church, I think it was called. Girl, if that man ain't walking with God, you need to leave him and get you a saved man. Yes, sir. Amen. And Daddy worked hard. My daddy worked from sun to sun. He wasn't a bad father. He didn't beat us. He never raped none of us. And when we was wrong, he put the belt on our butt. But he always told her, he said, don't you ever disrespect your mother. And Mama got healed, thank God. But not long after that, they start educating. See, when you get into this holiness, religious stuff, folks start educating about everybody else's problem. Look, you see that? She's one of them. And you got to watch her. Because she'll run out here with your man in a minute. Poor woman trying to get her life right with God, and you've got these old sticklers and these old turd heads sitting up in the church full of crap. And all they come out of their mouth is mess, but they're supposed to be holy. That ain't God.
No, sir.
That ain't God. The love of God, it cover a whole multitude of fault. If your sister or brother has come out of sin, what gave you the right to judge them and tell them that they ain't no good? You know what you did. And now they're just loving you and loving everything and don't realize you burying them by sticking that knife in their back from the past. So God said, my people err because of lack of knowledge. See, if you don't know somebody, don't judge them. Until you get to know me, don't you judge me. I want you to know me by the Spirit. Don't come here talking about, oh, that's the old brother Ron, he come to church, And folks are saying, well, what you doing there with that white guy? She's just as colored as everybody else. God judged the heart. That's what I looked at. I ain't looked at the color of somebody's skin, and you need to stop looking at folks' skin too. Because ain't none of us full-blooded whatever we say we are. Come on. Yeah, I'm Indian myself. Probably ain't got a drop of Indian in you. Yeah, my grandfather was an Indian. Everybody's got a chief for granddaddy. Yeah, ain't that something? My granddaddy was great-great-great-great-grandfather was chief running bull. You talking bull, because bull, hallelujah, don't mean jack. Come on, we are the children of the Most High God. Now, if you're born again of a divine nature, and you can say, our Father, just like Jesus began to teach us, not just mine, but ours, as the sons of God. You're not to sit around here talking about, well, God, I'm just nothing. I'm not good. I'm a son of God. I might not look good as you. But one thing about it, I got love in my heart. I love my enemies. I love them that hate me. Because I got some people that hate me, buddy. They ain't playing no games. Yeah, you think everybody gonna love you in this church? Even right here, everybody gonna love you. They gonna look at you and say, you sure look funny. Did you hear how she was singing? Man, God, if she just had to shut up one minute, I was gonna get up and just put my purse and knock her in the back of the head, praise God. But God moved on me. The Spirit of God constrained me. Honey, I was just praying for God to constrain me. Help me, Jesus. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it right. Let's get according to the Word of God. We in too much religion, tradition, and doctrine.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
And some of us don't even know why we do what we do. I thank the Lord for being saved, sanctified, and filled with fire. And thank God I'm just so overwhelmed because I know that who I am. He blessed me with food on my table, clothes on my back. You'd heard it so much until you got the whole church saying, come on. Well, when is the real testimony gonna come out? Come on. I'm not the old creature that I used to be. Behold, I'm a brand new creature. Come on. I'm not a recovering alcoholic no more. I'm not one that sleep around no more. Come on, somebody. Hallelujah. I was at a church one day and this lady began to testify. She said, yeah, I'm going to sing my song that the Lord gave me. And she started out. She said, I used to be a hooker. I mean, girl could blow now. I hooked every night and day. I hooked with him and him and him and her. And they had to stop her. Because most folks didn't know who she was hooking with until she pointed them out in the church. Come on, she was testifying. She was singing about her life. And I said, no, sister, you got to stop. I don't know what you did with him and her. That ain't the testimony that we're looking for. We're looking for victory over things in your flesh. Victory overcoming by the testimony of what Jesus done. By his blood, we've been redeemed from every curse. By the blood of the Lamb, I'm set free. And today, I'm a brand new creature. I'm living above my... I'm living above my problem. I'm living above my past. Behold, all things become new. I'm healed. I'm delivered. And I'm set free. Now, you got to use the word of God concerning everything. Oh, well, look like to me, you ought to. No, look like to me, we are blessed. I'm so blessed. Hallelujah. Because he made a new blood covenant for me and you. I'm fixing to quit because it's getting 5 and I'll be at home about 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Hallelujah. I'm coming out of this mess. I'm coming out of the things of the world. Come on, separate yourself. It's time to wake up and realize what you got.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Long as you breathe, you got a chance.
Yes.
But some of us need to ask God, what do you want me to do, Lord? Show me what to do. And I was testifying. I said, out of 45 years of preaching, I'm just learning how to what we got. 45 years. Because I was in every religion it was. I did all that they did. I said all that they said. But then it didn't heal me. But when I found myself in a bad predicament, hallelujah, I'm out preaching, revival, people getting saved, healed, set free, and my whole house was going to hell.
My God.
Going to my own house. Going. Because the person that I was with then said, I'm sick of this. I don't want no more of your Jesus and your religion. Because all you want to do is you're a Jesus freak. You're freaking me out. I'm going to take me and my kids and we're going to go. So they did. And walked out the door. And thank God they did. But by that, I